Look at these villains of society, causing mayhem, causing public unrest, destroying futures, destroying history, manipulating the brains from the young and to the old, spitting on the graves of their saviors. Pride, greed, wrath, envy, gluttony, sloth, and despair, all in one. We are all here for that, though. Welcome to the Village Room. I know you guys have heard of this couple, Chrisean and Blueface. I know you guys have been on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of the most popular social media platforms. You know you have heard about this couple and the type of antics and tomfoolery that they have been doing. Now listen, I don't know what a toxic relationship entails in all of its entirety, but I'm guessing this is what it looks like, because this is absolutely insane. This is an example of why why some people shouldn't have kids. This is just a perfect example of that. Well, let's start by breaking down Mr. Blueface, also known as Jonathan Jamal Porter. Now, this man was born on January 20th, 1997. And as you guys know, Mr. Jonathan Jamal Porter is an American rapper. In October 2018, after releasing the music video for his song Respect My Crippin', he became a viral meme due to his offbeat style of rapping. Now imagine this. I'm so bad I became famous because I'm so damn bad. That's incredible. Today, you honestly don't need any level of talent, it seems like, because I could do the same thing as Blueface, depending on how horrible it is. And if it's horrible to the degree that it makes me famous, boy, I'd be rich right now. Now, the following month, he was signed to Cash Money West, the West Coast branch of Birdman's Cash Money Records label. You guys know about Birdman? Put respect on my name. Yeah, that guy. Huh, how unfortunate. In 2019, a remix song of Tatiana. You guys heard of that song? It was like very popular. It was going buck wild over that shit and kept singing it, singing to kids. Especially, they love the shit out of that song for some reason. I don't get it. Well, that remix of the song Tatiana featuring Cardi B and YG became his, most successful single to date, peaking at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100. And in 2020, he released his debut studio album, Find the Beat, which he had a hard time doing, obviously, in his first viral music video of Respect My Crippin', because clearly he was off the beat and he couldn't find it whatsoever to even oh god, I can't stop laughing. Hold up. Now that I recuperated myself from that corny ass moment, well, all these events have taken place between 2017 and 2019, right? Now, when COVID hit is when Blueface actually kind of, how would I say, catapulted its way into our ears and social media. Now, Blueface created a show, an OnlyFans show called Blue Girls Club. Sounds familiar, doesn't it, guys? At that time, it was a group of women that was invited to Blueface's mansion for a month to compete for his love. Yes, we got a Flavor Flav situation going down here in Blueface's mansion. And it seems like there was a few young ladies there, and Chrisean Rock was one of them, unfortunately. Now, Miss Rock, stood out amongst the girls because the affection for Blueface, apparently. I don't know where this affection came from for this individual, but clearly she had a thing for him. Now, is anybody curious on why Chrisean has a missing tooth? Well, let me tell you why. She basically got into a fight with Blueface's baby mother, and obviously she got punched in the face and she lost her tooth. There you go. Now you guys know why she's missing a damn tooth. I would say that's a W for the baby mother. I think what she was the message she's trying to send with that missing tooth on Chrisean Rock is that, to Blueface, is that, every time you look at her, you're going to see that missing tooth and you're going to think about me. Now, that's some foul shit now. Now I got to stare at this woman that got beat up by my baby mother. Now, that's crazy. Now, that is some villainous shit right there. Because, hey, shoot, if I get into a fight, I want to make sure that I leave you with something. Well, later on, during this Blue Girls Club, Jesus Christ, Blue Girls Club. During this Blue Girls Club, at the ending of it, Chrisean Rock apparently won. She won, guys. Congrats to her, right? She won a quote-unquote high-value man, right? Shit, we all fucked. Now, Chrisean Rock has a history of being a badass. And obviously, there's some level of sarcasm there. Apparently, this girl stole Blueface's car and then got arrested in Oklahoma for drug possession, which she had pleaded not guilty. Obviously, Blueface had a few words for her, such as, "Bitch stole my car and thought she was gonna drive to Baltimore 25 hours away? Dumbass." Now, he wrote that on his IG story. Now, as you guys can see, and what you're hearing through your audio, this is gonna be some interesting shit right here. Now, Blueface didn't know what he wifed up a crazy ass woman. Boy, crazy ass woman, man. They could really ruin somebody's life. But hey, Blueface is crazy too. We can't just leave that out. But we're gonna get to him later. Now, Blueface manager Whack 100 also called out Rock, alleging that she stole money from his artists. And obviously, Whack 100 also has a few words. And he said this bozo deserves all that she's coming to her. Broke in the house again, stole thousands, stole the G-Wagon. As we found out, not knowing it was her 1,100 miles away, got caught. Oh, man. I have no remorse for this bozo. Now I gotta go get the car out the impound and pay another $5,000 for a transporter service to bring it back. If it was you, how would you see it? And it looks like she was moving work from the charges. Shake my head. So yeah, oh man. I don't know about you guys, but this is some straight villainous shit right here. This is going in the book, yo. Like, this woman is just a fucking tornado. Just a tornado. And the crazy part is she's still sticking around, guys. She's still sticking around. Blueface is gonna love her. Stupid ass. Well, this shit gets worse, guys. You thought it ended there? Please, we got a long history to go through, brother. Now, Blueface apparently got into some not Blueface. Whew, I'm confusing the shit out of these names. Chrisean Rock Chrisean Rock got into a fight with Blueface's mother. Apparently, Chrisean Rock punched Blueface's mother in the face. I guess you wouldn't consider that a fight. I'll just consider that I guess it is a fight. I don't think the mother really did anything, but it is what it is. And apparently she had a few choice words as well. She said that all I know is my son will never bring that person around my family ever again in life, and that's all that matters. Carry on. As she should. She should set that boundary. First of all, if you allow your girl to violate your mother, oh my God. What kind of man or woman are you? Don't let anybody violate your mother or your father. Do not allow that. Don't accept that. That is grounds for getting kicked in the ass. Not only getting kicked in the ass, just being just obsolete from the fucking family, obsolete from you. Damn. But guess what? She's still sticking around. Now, this is just a series of events of altercations, right? Because now Chrisean Rock gets arrested after punching Blueface. And, of course, she was also charged with criminal trespassing and disorderly conduct, but released from custody. Now, there's a lot going on there. And not only that, Chrisean Rock apparently punched Blueface, but Chrisean Rock's dad punched Blueface in the face. And Blueface goes to knock out Chrisean Rock's father for, Chrisean Rock's father for punching Blueface in the face. Blueface in the face. Obviously, there is some chaotic ties here, some chaotic events, chaotic family relations, because this ain't working. The family don't like you, and your family doesn't like them. Simple as that. Now, hey, of course, this is not enough, right, guys? Right? Because guess what? Chrisean and Blueface still sticking around. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is toxic as fuck. The family's toxic. They're toxic. It's toxic love. Now, if you want to give your family members, your sister, your brother, basically anybody that you care for, an example of what a toxic relationship looks like, Chrisean and Blueface is a perfect example of that. Is this something you guys want to emulate for yourselves in your relationship? Shit. Man, all I truly see is a lot of undiagnosed mental illness here, because this is insane. Now I know why people like this couple so much. It's because they do so much shit together and they want to be together. But they shouldn't be together. What kind of relationship is that? What are you sending? What message are you sending? Jesus, man. Now I'm going to humanize Chrisean Rock a little bit, because obviously she did all that bad shit, but it comes from somewhere. It absolutely comes from somewhere. Now, she was born on March 14, 2000, right? In West Baltimore, Maryland. She came from humble beginnings, She was raised alongside her 11 siblings throughout the majority of her childhood. Her father was in prison and her mother battled drug addiction. That's very unfortunate. Growing up in those type of situations could be very damaging to one's growth, and I bet that's the reason why, Chrisean Rock probably has some level of drug addiction or drug issues. It's because this was emulated through her life. Now, that's just my theory. because I've seen it multiple times in my experience with other people, but not 100% sure if this is the case, but it's most likely this is why she's probably the person she is today. It's because of all the shit she was dealing with her family. Now it makes sense why Blueface knocked him the fuck out. Makes absolute sense. Because of those circumstances, she was forced her into homelessness from ages 9 to 18. Now, Chrisean's early life was fraught with hardships and uncertainty, unfortunately. Yet she finds some solace in sports, and particularly track and field. Despite the adversities, Chrisean demonstrated, great potential and knack for athletics, and it led her to become a Division I athlete. And then she was able to attend Santa Monica College in California, where she found a sense of independence and escape from her past. And apparently her life took a dramatic turn when she appeared in Ultimate Tag, which is a Fox television show, and she won like some grand prize of $10,000. Now that's good. That's a little bit of money. Some little bit of money that could help whatever situation was in at that time. And then after Ultimate Tag, she got into the music world. Apparently, she appeared on the rappers Blueface, Blue Girls Club, the OnlyFans service subscription, blah blah blah. And so this was when all the shit went down with Blueface, and of course Chrisean Rock situation. She lived a hard life, and she ended up with the wrong person. Simple as that. Now, just because you lived a hard life, because you had nobody to really look over you, doesn't excuse your behavior overall, right? The damage that was done for you, that was unfair, but at the end of the day, you're accountable for yourself, and you need to figure out how to address those issues, not to be in those issues constantly and not addressing things that potentially are hazardous to your well-being and others' well-being. That's my opinion of it. At some point, you just got to be accountable for yourself, because nobody else is going to do it but you at the end of the day. This is really unfortunate for Chrisean Rock to go through what she did in her early years. Now kind of explains this toxic relationship and kind of gives me more of a perspective on why she does some of the bullshit that she does. Now, there's not much information about Blueface in his early years, but there has been some level of speculation that he was dealing with drugs, more so dealing drugs. Also, some correlation between the relationship between Chrisean Rock and Blueface and how they connect. He was selling that because he wasn't satisfied with the 9-to-5 life. He was depressed in college. He really wanted to spend more time with family, which is understandable. But the choice he made was not the right choice. You go from being in a stable sort of quote-unquote lifestyle, and then you shifted out of it for something much more reckless and much more dangerous for the quick money. For the fun of it, I guess. Because that's not the life you should be living. Not at all. But Blueface did, what he did to whatever he needed to do to make sure he became sustainable. Obviously, he got in trouble for that. And because he got in trouble for that, he got a record and yada yada. He was also associated with the Crips at some point. Now, like I said before, this is all speculation. This is just word on the street. There's no real true evidence of him being associated with the Crips like that. Yeah, and until there's more information on it, just take it for how it is. Now that you guys have a little bit of history of Chrisean Rock and Blueface, now it's time to get into the nitty gritty of why I made this episode on them. Now, as you guys know, I have an issue when kids are having kids. And now, I'm saying that Chrisean Rock and Blueface, they're technically not kids, but they do have some childish tendencies. And when people who get together, who have childish tendencies, have a baby, well, that makes a shitty situation, doesn't it? Absolutely shitty situation. After Chrisean had her child, Blueface goes on to Twitter and uploads the image of the infant's private parts. How interesting is that? Now tell me, ain't that some childish shit? How the hell are you gonna bully your son? He's a newborn. Nobody's safe out here. You're gonna go take a picture of your son's private parts and you're gonna post it onto Twitter for what reason? Are you on drugs, my guy? This is the issue. Why? This is the problem. What I'm having with, right? These kids, these children, having children, and then exposing their child onto the internet. And now, when a child grows up, oh my God, this is not a good situation. When the child grows up and little Timmy comes around and says, "Oh, I seen your baby picture of your private parts." What he's gonna do? Come on, guys. Like, really? This is what you gonna do? Chrisean Rock, Blueface, really? Really? I should just say Blueface, not Chrisean Rock, but Blueface, come on, dog. What are you doing? This is unacceptable. So with that upload also comes, the text, right? This is what he says. This is what my son's dick looked like, and she worried about me and little baby cock like a bitch. Get our son cock right, then do what you want. What? First of all, that's not even fucking English. And second of all, what are you trying to justify here? What are you doing? What are you trying to justify here? Oh my God, yo, this... But guys, it doesn't stop there. It can't stop there. There was actually a series of other tweets that Blueface had posted, and it was about Chrisean Rock being a bad mother. He also claimed that she was, quote unquote, pushing the surgery back, missing the appointment so she could do what she wants. Listen, I don't know what's true. I don't know what is not true. But what I know is true is that I can't trust none of these individuals. None of these individuals. And honestly, they didn't need to have a child. This is unacceptable on all levels. And what's worse is that you guys made this happen. The public made this happen. They're capitalizing off of people's dysfunctionality in society. and they're profiting off of it. Clearly profiting out of it. Whoever is in the shadows, whoever is taking that money from Chrisean Rock and Blueface, whoever is doing that, I know they're rolling in dough right now because this is insane. Like, this is incredible. But the crazy part about this is that this happens all the time with people. You know what I'm saying? There's always a story of two people getting together who have no business getting together, having a baby, and mistreating the child, or mistreating themselves, or mistreating other people within their family. Like, this happens all the time. Like, it doesn't matter, black, white, Indian, Asian, it doesn't matter. It could be any color, any race. This stuff happens all the time. This is not crazy. I mean, it is technically crazy, but this is the same function, the same dynamics that I've seen throughout my life. It is literally no different. Literally no different. Well, I'm trying something a little bit new. As you guys know, I haven't been posting that much. I've been concentrating more so on how to improve the content of the podcast. And that takes, of course, some time and sometimes money even. But if you guys enjoyed today's podcast, please like, share, subscribe, follow wherever you are, whatever platform you're using. Any little help would be greatly appreciated. Take care and have a nice day.